All right, moving on to a bigger line. Washington State at Washington. Washington favored in this one as 9.5-point home favorites. The total is 137 and a hook. Wazoo actually won at home 79-67 last meeting as 3-point underdogs. Who do we like in this one?
Just a reminder, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video.
It's hard to take this Washington State team, even though in a rivalry I like getting double digits no matter who or where it's being played. But Washington State did not look good against Stanford, losing by 18 points last time out. Lost by 9 to not a very good Cal team. Lost by 19 the time before that at USC. All three of those were against the spread losses as double-digit favorites. But I do think in a rivalry game, you kind of can throw that out a little bit. Like you said, you also have that Washington State did win in an upset at home as a home underdog in the opening game of this. So the second game, I do think Washington gets the win and gets a little revenge in that stake. But I just think it's a little too many points. I also think the under is a very solid play here. This Washington State team has not been scoring very easily. They've scored 57, 57, and 51 the last three games. So under 137.5. In fact, the under might be my best play in this one. I just think it's going to be that low scoring a game. I think Washington State knows they cannot outscore people. They need to win in the 60s or at least try to keep this in the 60s to stay close. So I would take the under one as the top play, and then a little less on as far as strength. I would take Washington State plus the 10 points.
These upset games, I look at their shooting percentage from the field, because sometimes if it's a crazy number, they're probably not going to repeat it. But the last time they won, they shot 38% from the field, which is, not that great. So definitely repeatable. And, Washington State's lost 4 in a row, though. So that scares me a little bit. But Washington, they just snapped a 9-game losing streak. And they were favored in 4 of those. So I think Washington might be getting a little bit more credit than they deserve.
Yeah, Washington, that's a tough place to play. No matter where you're coming from, obviously they're not coming from as far as a lot of the Pac-12 teams come, but Washington State is very familiar there. I think in a rivalry game, double digits is just a little too much. Like you said, Washington was on a long losing streak as well. It's not like they've been lighting it up. I mean, they lost to Stanford at home by 8 before they did end that losing streak against Cal last time out. So this is not like this Washington team's world beater. Let's take Washington State plus 10 and the under 137.5.